Hi there, my name's Amelia and I am the Widening Participation and Outreach Coordinator for Reed College, and I'm here today to answer some frequently asked questions about Reed. So let's go. Where is Reed? So Reed is located in Reading in England, and it is about 30 minutes by train west of London. How old do you have to be to attend Reed? So for all of our main school courses, which are our sixth form courses and our foundation courses, you have to be 16 plus to do the sixth form courses and 18 plus to do the foundation courses. But we do offer a variety of summer and half-term courses, which I'm going to be talking a bit more about later in this video, but for those you need to be 13 plus to attend. What's the difference between acting and musical theatre? So musical theatre is the combination of acting, singing and dancing, and if you partake in our musical theatre course, the focus will be split equally across all three of these disciplines. Whereas on the acting course, although you do study elements of dance and movement and singing and voice, the primary focus is on straight acting. For musical theatre, do I need to be good at all three disciplines? In short, no. We don't expect everyone in musical theatre to be a triple threat. It's not realistic and it's not how the industry works. So if you do have strengths in all three, great, but if you don't worry. We would like to see that you have strengths in 2 out of the 3 disciplines, and in the third you have the potential to be trained. Can I come and visit Reed? Yes, we have open days every March and every November at which you can come and have a look around the college, have a tour of the building, have a talk with our staff and the directors of the college, ask any questions you may have, and also there are demo classes put on by our students so you can see what it's really like to be in a class at Reed. Do we accept international students? Yes, we always have and we always will. If you are international and you're not able to audition for us in person, that is absolutely fine. You can submit a video audition and we can do everything online. We've especially had a lot of practice with that through this lockdown period, but we're always happy to see students from across the globe. Do I get a qualification out of the sixth form and foundation courses? Yes! So something that often a lot of parents and guardians worry about is if they're sending their children to a vocational college, are they going to get any on-paper qualifications? And the answer is yes. On both our sixth form and our foundation courses, you come out with accredited qualifications that are nationally recognised. If you complete the sixth form course, you will graduate with a level 3 diploma, which is equivalent to 3 A-levels and is accepted on UCAS. And if you complete the foundation course, you will come out with a level 4 ATCL diploma, which is equivalent to a higher national diploma or a first year university degree. How big is Reed? So Reed is a lot smaller than a lot of people think. At absolute maximum capacity, we would accept 15 students total on each of our courses. So if the college was to fulfill that, we would reach an absolute maximum of 90 students. But to be honest, that's never happened, and the current amount of students we have is in the 60s. How much does it cost to come to Reed? So, fees, the scary part. So the current fees for the 2020 intake for Reed are £7,730 per year, and that can be paid either monthly or termly. But we do have a bursary scheme at Reed, which you may have heard me talk about before, and it is a means-tested bursary scheme. So depending on your household income, you may be eligible to get up to 60% of your course fees covered. The payments can also be broken down into smaller chunks if this is something that would be helpful for you. And if money is an issue for you or something you're struggling with, please feel free to contact us, be open and honest with us. We know it can be scary, we're not going to turn you away and be angry, we want to help. And you can also check out the Fundraising 101 video that I did for some extra tips and tricks on how to fundraise your fees. How much does it cost to audition? £10. What can I expect at a Reed audition? Firstly, all of our auditions start with a tour around the building and a Q&A with the director of our college, and this is something that parents and guardians are welcome along to as well. Now, whether you're auditioning for sixth form or foundation, all of our musical theatre auditions are the same and all of our acting auditions are the same. So then if you're going for musical theatre, in the first round you will do an acting workshop, a ballet and a jazz class, and sing a solo song. And the panel will be looking for strengths in 2 out of 3 of these disciplines at least, and then there will be a cut made. Then if you make it through to the afternoon, you will be required to perform a second song and a monologue, which you are likely to be redirected on to see how you respond to our training. And then a second cut is made, and lastly there is an interview stage. And for the acting audition, you will perform a monologue of your choice, either contemporary or classic, and then partake in an acting workshop. And then if you make it through to the second stage, you'll perform your second contrasting monologue, which you are likely to be redirected on. And then another cut is made, and finally there is a one-to-one interview to finish. Now you can go and have a look at my drama school tips and tricks video to see what we'll be looking for at auditions and how you can prepare yourself to perform your best. What are my chances of getting into Reed? Now, this is a question that I get quite a lot when I go out into schools and institutions, and it's quite a tricky one to answer, to be honest, because we are growing and expanding every year in terms of our popularity, and more people know about us. So the number of students that we get auditioned every year is rising consistently. But to give a rough estimate, we would say about 1 in every 5 people that audition for Reed get in. Are there halls of residence, and how much do they cost? Yes, we get a huge variety of students from across the country and also across the world. So of course, making sure that everyone has somewhere to stay near the college is essential to us. Now, there are lots of different options with halls, and so therefore they also vary in price. But on average, we'd say halls are about £150 a week. And if you don't quite feel comfortable yet to go into halls of residence, we do have homestay options with local host families in the area. And if you'd like to know more about those, please do drop us an email. What other support is in place at Reed? So at Reed, we put such a huge emphasis on supporting the all-round well-being of our students, because we know that for a lot of our students, this is their first time away from home. Some of them are quite young, and we really want to make sure that everyone is supported fully. So there's a really wide range of extra support systems we have in place, and we've worked really hard to integrate these into our courses, and we're super duper proud of them. So all of our students, regardless of their course, get access to an osteopath, a massage therapist, a vocal health specialist, an in-house chaplain, and also a completely free counselling service. What are the performance opportunities at Reed? So we have a ton of different performance opportunities for all of our students across all the courses at Reed, and they're a part of what make our courses so great. So on our Foundation Musical Theatre course, you get to perform at Move It each year and also an end of year showcase. And on our acting course, you get to do a platform performance each year, which is a devised piece that you create from scratch as a company in 3 weeks, and also an end of year showcase. And across our sixth form courses, you get to work with your fellow classmates and put on a festival each year, as well as in your second years getting to partake in the same performance opportunities as the foundation courses. There's also various fundraising events that we put on throughout the year as well, which our students are often performing at to help us raise money. And all of our performance opportunities either take place in-house at our beautiful church venue that we have, which also operates as a professional theatre space, or they take place at local theatres and reputable venues around Reading and Berkshire. Are there any masterclasses at Reed? 100%. Over the years at Reed, we've built up great connections with the 3-year dance and drama colleges that are out there, and they regularly come in to do masterclasses, workshops, Q&A sessions, and sometimes even internal auditions for us. So in the past, we've had the likes of London Studio Centre, ArtZed, Fourth Monkey, East 15, Bird, Aura, Italia Conti, and Rose Bruford, just to name a few. I'm not old enough to come to the main school yet. What can I do? So as I mentioned briefly at the start of this video, we do also have our summer and half-term courses. So we run a 1-day audition prep course every February half-term, and it's going to give you all the skills that you need to be able to go into an audition and really perform at your best, know the etiquette, understand how to feel confident in yourself and the work that you've prepared, and this is for ages 14+. And every summer holidays we run a 5-day summer school, 1 in acting and 1 in musical theatre, and this is for ages 13 to 18. Now, if you just enjoy performing as a hobby, this is a really great fun course to do for 5 days in the summer, but also if you're thinking more seriously about pursuing it as a career and potentially attending Reed, this is a really great way to get an idea of how we train and what we expect of our students. You get to work in our building for 5 days and also work with our teachers and industry professionals, and you get to put on a performance at the end of the week. So those are the sorts of questions I tend to get asked most when I go out and do visits for Reed. I really hope that has answered some questions that you may have, but if it hasn't, please feel free to reach out and contact us. You can contact us through all of our social medias, have a look on our website, see if any answers are on there, or if not, if you have a question which you really want answered specifically by the college, please feel free to email me at amelia.stevenson@reedcollege.org.